What's up, everybody, and welcome to NIBScast episode 11?
13.
Damn!
You're off by 2.
I'm one of your hosts, Aaron
Wait, are we
Lampkin,
actually going with that?
joined as always by Derek Ragsdale
Hello, except for that one time. I think
Matt Czech.
that was up.
Hey.
and special guest Dylan Schmidt.
Hello.
Matt Czech, let's talk about how you just drove a wedge in between the group.
Well, you see, I'm sorry.
No.
Not sorry?
Sorry, not sorry.
I don't see any Rice Krispie treats.
Oh my god.
You can't be
I'm
that sorry.
I'll have to make them later for you, Derek, alright?
That'd be sweet. I
All
would
right.
love you forever.
Okay, that's the way to win Derek's love. It's with Rice Krispie
I
treats.
love those.
The way to Derek's heart.
It's crack. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's crack.
You know, cracked for me is rock candy. I can just eat
Really?
that. Like
That
I
hurts
don't
my
even
teeth. It
like.
gets stuck in there like
I
Jolly
can't.
Ranchers.
I can't just suck on it. Like I can't. I have to chew
just
it.
Alexis was telling me about that. There's a candy store up in Beloit. It's bad.
Is that
She
where you
brings
got-
me crack like once in a while. She's like, "Yeah, you want some?"
The first time I had rock candy, we went to some cave in Iowa, Wisconsin, somewhere. Cave of the Mounds. I don't know where that's at.
That's in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sold rock candy. And they're like, we dug this out of the rocks. And I was like 8, and I'm like, yeah!
It's like that episode of South Park where they get caught in the cave. It's the
Pirates
Bear Pig
Cove.
episode.
Oh, yeah.
And Cartman eats all that fake treasure, thinking he's
Yeah.
getting real treasure out of there.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Dear lordy.
Do you eat rock candy and drink soda and have it just explode in your
Rocks.
mouth? Or pop rocks? You ever eat-
No, I'm not a big fan of Pop Rocks.
Never mind.
They're like jumping beans, but...
They
you
just
can
don't
eat them.
taste good. They're just
Yeah.
there for the popping sensation.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. They're not actually candy.
it. No, they're actually just like little explosives in your mouth.
That's actually crack.
That's literally crack.
All right, guys.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right.
Splatoon is here.
Yeah!
And
Did you pick it up? Did you pick it up?
I did pick it up.
We're gonna play it tonight.
Ooh, I should go get it.
Do you have a Wii U?
Do you have a
Oh
TV?
wait, I thought it wasn't on 3DS too.
No,
No.
it's
Oh,
full.
well,
Mike
I'll
picked it
go
up,
buy
so-
both of them then.
So what it is it's their third-person shooter. There's a little campaign. I really haven't played around with that yet, but I'm doing the only online mode right now. They're supporting it through summer, and the game actually looks like it's actually going to be meaty once all the DLC's out. But right now, the one thing that is out is called Turf War, and what the point of the game is, everything, all the guns, weapons, everything splats paint everywhere. And what you want is more paint on the ground than your enemy does. It's not about, killing your enemy sets them back. Sure, it is worth killing them. But you just want the paint on the ground at the very
how you
end.
win.
It's how you win. And they're 3-minute matches. They're not very long. And I played it for like 6 hours straight.
Did you try to
3-minute
draw a
matches.
penis?
I have not tried to draw a penis.
What?
I
Well, how
don't-
is that not the
And
first?
Well, you have to-
because
to
they
go
got their
through-
software to detect it.
I know, but
You have
they'll
to go
shock,
through
they'll shock
Miiverse.
your hands.
You have to go through Miiverse. You actually can't talk to people in the game itself.
Yeah, I know,
that is
I know,
one
that's-
big thing.
I
That
wanna call
no
them, like-
voice chat,
Yeah.
and it sucks because it sucks, but it's also good because if this game had voice chat, there's times I get rolled enough as it is, like my group, and it's like, oh my god, if there was voice chat and people could coordinate this
Yeah.
crap, it'd be scary.
It'd be hard to just pick up with a group.
Yeah, I the best review I read, I forgot whose it was, and it's not even the best review. It was the best thing I heard about it. Is it's a multiplayer game for people who don't like multiplayer games.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really cool. My favorite weapon's the roller, and you just kind of splat paint. It's not very good, obviously. Like if somebody knows what they're doing with a gun or something, they'll take you out before you get close to them. But like it just rolls paint everywhere. It's one of the best ways to spread paint.
I like the idea of this game just being fun, but you also kill people while you're painting.
The first time I used this roller, honestly, kills don't matter as much, but I went 11-1, and my group won. Like it was ridiculous. Like because it's hard to get close to people, but like if you can sneak in behind them, like there was one point, it's a 4v4 game, and my teammate had them just like all 4 of them distracted, and I just ran up with the roller behind them all and just went.
When you kill them, don't they like explode with your paint?
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
like, they
oh, so
kind of
it is.
explode, and then when the paint's on the ground, what's really cool is the travel. Like when you actually have to be in humanoid form to fight, but you can turn into a squid to travel through your own ink. And you go faster.
Okay.
What sucks is, and what kills me a lot, is enemy ink actually just damages you.
Oh.
And I'll be in the middle of a firefight, and one thing I got to get better at is a lot of people, they don't aim for you first. They hit the ground you're standing on first, and then they go
Yeah.
for
Well,
you.
smart. Yeah, so you can't
It's
escape.
like a dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the strategy's kind of cool. There's one map with a big like tower in the middle of it, and this was one of the best groups I had. There was me and another guy had a roller. One of our guys had a sniper rifle, and then one of our guys just had a standard gun. And the guy with the sniper rifle got up on this tower in the middle and just kept picking them off while me and the guy with the roller just went around rolling everything. Like we had 80% of the turf at the end of it. We were like,
Nice.
get twerked on, kids.
Yeah.
When that game came out like yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
Because you were playing like 6 hours.
Well, I didn't play 6 hours straight. I played 3 hours last night, and then I played 3 hours again today.
It's still good.
It's
I saw a video
It's one of those-
already that says like 50 ways to be better at this. And like, how do you already have 50
Because
ways
they found
to get
50
good
ways
at
to
this
be
game?
terrible at it.
well, a lot of people had review codes. Like
Uh-huh.
the guy's name is Jose Otero for IGN. He reviewed it for them, and like most of the other reviews comment on how ridiculously good he is. And then like they show these videos, and this guy just like, I mean, I don't know how to like he just knows how to play the game. He's like sneaking up on people. Like there's a good mind game there.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, not until August. We have to wait till August to be able. You can join a friend's game, but you have to hope there's an open spot. You can't. There isn't actual like
There isn't a party
lobby
system.
until the August update.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it's kind of an empty shell, but I think Nintendo learned with Mario Kart that if you can spread things out a little bit, it keeps the conversation going. And it's not like it's paid DLC. This is free through.
I mean,
At
what's
least
it,
through summer. They might have
is
paid
it,
DLC for it later.
Can you play 4-player on the same console?
No, it is a single.
Single.
It's a single player game. The only way you can do 2-player on the same console is there's a 1v1 mode.
Okay.
It
for,
looks
like,
really
streaming.
fun though. I want to.
Oh yeah, and what's nice about it is it's 3-minute matches. So like we can do that tonight and just hand it off every match. It's not like
Yeah.
you'll be waiting long.
Yeah.
The longest wait is just getting in a match. But once you're in a match, if people leave, you're the priority, so it can pop in right away. And I mean, that's another thing that scares me is being so online heavy and on the Wii U.
Oh god.
Like once this game loses its luster, like I'm gonna be really sad if I can't find groups because
gonna
I'm
be
really
like-
enjoying
It's
it.
gonna be like Guns of Icarus all over again.
Oh yeah, there's like 70 people online
Like-
throughout the world.
It has less in it than Titanfall did at launch, but it's more fun than Titanfall was at launch.
good.
Yeah, it's just like 3 minutes of fun, dude. Fun in the sun.
And that might
Fun
be
in
part
the
of
sun.
it. Like, you don't... Like, yeah, it's like, dang it, I lost. Especially if it's close, because sometimes you get, like, a 49-51 split, and you're like, ah! But, like, I just... It's so quick, the 3 minutes. Like, if
Yeah.
you lose, you're just like, oh, whatever, it was just 3 minutes. It's not like you spent... It's not like playing a game of Dota,
Yeah.
and you're all like, 2 hours of my life just went by and we lost.
Well, like Hearthstone.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah, sometimes they can go like 25-minute matches. It's crazy.
But yeah, no, I'm excited to play that. Let's go. It looks fun. Looks fun. Fun in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Derek copyright.
Alright, well, Splatoon is a very casual game. Dark Souls is not. Speaking of Dark Souls, a game that was influenced by Dark Souls, Lords of the Fallen 2 is confirmed for 2017 after breaking 900,000 copies sold.
That's pretty good.
I still want to play the first one.
It's
I
fun.
keep seeing it on
It's hard-
Steam.
it's
I'm like,
hard.
it looks fun. That's the game that Jordan was playing, right?
Yeah, I got
Aaron's house.
faster than Jordan. I'm on like boss 4.
I
Spider boss.
wish I beat it before Bloodborne came out.
Yeah,
Because now I'm just like, it is a... It was good if like it scratched the itch, but it is not nearly as tight as the Souls games.
No.
Like FromSoft is in a class of their own with that.
It just
Yeah.
you can see it. Or you can feel it in
Yeah.
a way. You don't. I don't know how to say it, but I remember watching. I think I played a little bit. It's just something about it. It just seems off from Souls games.
Yeah, it feels more like almost like an old platformer.
Feels like that Lord of the Rings game to me. To be honest with you,
Which one?
Shadow of Mordor?
No, that 4-player game,
War of the Ring?
War of the Ring or something like
whatever.
that. It doesn't feel like
War
a,
in the North?
Yeah, War of the
I
North.
like that
Okay.
game. That's
Yeah.
fun.
I do too. It's just that game feels more like
Yeah,
that
no,
for some
it
reason.
feels... The thing about like a Souls game is it doesn't really tell you a lot, and there's not a lot of like narrative to it. So you're just like running around, and then in Lords of the Fallen you get like a lot of
Gotta
story,
get story.
dialogue and stuff. So
I appreciate it for trying to be different.
Yeah.
But one thing I heard about Lords of the Fallen is unlike the Souls games where like it gets harder as it goes a lot of times. The ability system actually, like as you're leveling your abilities up, it gets easier. Like
Yeah.
the class I was playing, I mean, it's been so long since I played it. The class I was playing had healing, so like after every fight, I'd just pop this healing thing twice and be at full health and just go back into it.
They
Like,
got a game helping you and making it easier to
my
play.
God,
It's
what
not a Souls game at all.
Jesus.
what I found interesting about this is I say only. I mean, this is probably respectable. 900,000 copies sold.
That's a lot.
And they're making a second one. It just brings up like companies that have realistic expectations for their games can keep bringing their games. Like they know how to serve their audience.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Tomb Raider sold like 2-3 million copies, and Square Enix was like, "Oh man, that didn't do as
Oh,
well as we
man.
thought."
That didn't triple our profits. That only doubled it.
Yeah.
This Tomb Raider game, that was the best-selling Tomb Raider game ever. I mean, they turned it around with the definitive edition. They got the numbers they wanted, but I was like, have some expectations, people.
Yeah. No, I think realistic expectations are better. Like, cause it makes the game developer seem like they understand it more and has a better grasp at like what they're actually
Yeah,
putting
what
the
they
money
want
into.
to do
Yeah.
with the game. Plus, they're not like a big company, are they?
I don't think
I
they
don't think
are.
so. I think this is like their first major game.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
Well, 90,000.
that's really good for your first
Was it
game.
900,000?
I would also try to
900,000 copies for the first game you
go
make.
ahead and milk it, and
Oh yeah.
And I
hopefully
mean,
they'll make it better too.
Considering 1 million is successful for your first game, yeah, like 900,000 wouldn't be far off the target. So
Considering we can't even name like the company that made it.
Yeah.
For
I
a
mean-
game that we don't even know the name of the company, that 900,000 for the first game, that's amazing.
It's pretty good.
what was it? 38 Studios, Kurt Schilling's studio that drove Rhode Island into bankruptcy or something like that.
They're like, we just need 900,000.
His game sold like 1.5 million copies, which everybody in the industry was like, "Holy crap, that's really good for your first game!" And like they took a state down with them. So,
Take Rhode Island with us.
well, speaking of companies with expectations, Platonic, the makers of ukulele, they've revealed 5 new ghost characters.
I'm happy.
Oh god.
Have you guys seen the pictures? of
Yes.
I
I can't wait for that. They look cool.
them? Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Are they
about
like
it.
Pac-Man ghosts?
No,
Here,
they're,
I'll take a picture real quick.
they're
So.
really good design too. Like
Is
they're
it-
all
is it
different.
for like a PvP thing, or
I think it's just like a whole new like thing they're just putting into the game.
That's
just
cool.
like different.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. The ghosts look.
Speaking of
Oh, there's
Pac-Man Ghosts,
buttons.
I saw Pixel's new trailer, and it
Oh,
gives
I
the
thought-
background of everybody.
I thought you were gonna say I went and saw Pixels.
No,
Just
it's not
do-
out yet.
just do
Why?
ukulele and
Pe-
just
Peter
go to-
Dinklage, his
You spelled
his
it a little
character
later
was
on
the
it.
Donkey Kong
Winky.
champion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's
spell it
in
weird.
jail when they find
yeah.
him.
I'm spelling it like the.
I know. Every time I try looking it up, I spell it like ukulele. But yeah,
Okay, here they are. So
they're cool looking. Look at them.
Pretty nice.
Look at that
I like the
snake
green
ghost.
one.
I like the purple one.
Not gonna lie, I like the blue one because I like to think that's like a big like walrus mustache.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. What does it say that their like game mechanic would be? Doesn't say.
I'm reading real quick. I didn't read too much into this. Let's see. The Ghost Riders haunting the book worlds will add fun twists to collecting. They are a variety of different types hidden in every world, each with their unique requirement for being caught. So you gotta
Okay, you
catch 'em.
catch
You got a ghost
That's
for
button.
cool.
new stuff. That's
Gotta
awesome.
catch them all.
It reminds me of like the bunnies in Mario 64.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy that. Like they're actually making the collectibles seem worth it to me.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, like you had to get so many stars or like bananas and Donkey Kong to move on.
Oh god, Donkey Kong 64.
But like at a certain point, they didn't do anything. Like this is going to expand the world if you want it to. I mean, you still don't have to.
Yeah, you
but
can just.
I'm honestly hoping for more of this stuff since they made like 200 million. I don't know how much.
They still
crap
got,
ton.
like,
I think they're almost at 3 million.
30 days to go. I think.
I know.
But
But
just keep adding more.
I'm
stretch
honestly
goals.
hoping for more of this
Yeah.
stuff since they like greatly exceeded their expectations. They might as well just keep adding more of this cool stuff.
Yeah, well, they are. They've been changing their stretch goals like every time they meet it.
I haven't checked it in like a week.
yeah, we're gonna see what it's at real quick.
Oh man, live
I mean,
for
they're
us,
also making
delayed for
sequels.
you.
So.
Yeah, so this will be as of May 30th. I probably spelt it wrong again.
Yeah. They spell it weird.
It's Y. Y-U-K-E-K-E? U-K?
It's
Okay.
2 O's.
I don't know.
So it's at $2.5 million US dollars or 200. No.
2,683,357 pounds.
Okay.
A lot of
So,
money.
like 3 million US.
Yeah, let's see where we're at with the stretch goals real quick.
Oh yeah, they have changed.
Okay, so we're still going towards the payback time, which is the free DLC to backers. I hope they can at least hit that one.
We did.
No, we didn't. That's pounds.
Oh.
We were looking at the dollars.
I was like, I ain't seen that, man.
All right, we'll move on. Number 4. Steam Summer Sale 2015 dates have been leaked. It's supposed to start on June 11th and will run through the 20th. I would say prepare your wallets, but we probably have everything we want.
The last, I think
No.
it was this Christmas. So I looked at it and I was like, that looks cool. Oh wait, I have that.
And I've
Oh,
never
wait.
played
Oh,
it.
wait, I
You're
have
gonna,
that.
the summer sale's gonna come out, and you're gonna be like, that game's only $4, and I never bought it. All
That's
right.
true.
Unless they can
But
give
then
me...
you already bought it. If Evolve is $4, I'll be all over that because I want to play that game so bad. But I do not want to give them very much money.
They
to play
added
that
a
game.
new mode that actually makes it seem like it's a lot more fun. They added its arena mode, where instead of being like chasing the monster around the maps or doing like all these different, localized like go destroy this nest, whatever. It's the 4 hunters and the monster are stuck in the trapper's dome the entire time. So the 4 hunters each get 1 perk. And no respawns, and the monster starts at level 2 with half armor, and they can't leave. Like, they can eat stuff inside to still gain more armor and get to level 3 maybe, but it's just like a straight deathmatch in that enclosed area instead of chasing them around the map.
See, that's cool because the worst part about that game was like not being able to catch up to the
Yeah, if
monster.
somebody
where
was
you're just
playing
around.
if somebody was playing a wraith and you were just chasing them, and then it's like, we did a tenth of their health damage, and then they ran, and now they're healed up again.
I heard that if you played the Wraith, you were dead. Or if you let the monster get to level 2, like within the first 5 minutes, you were dead.
Well, the Goliath is the only one that's manageable. Like,
The Goliath is the most fun to
He
play.
is
Goliath
fun.
is the most fun
He
to
is the
play,
most fun.
and if you're good at it, you're good at it. But if you're also good at being a hunter against the Goliath, you can probably beat him. Is the Wraith that just does cheap bull crap with
Well,
like
let's say
lightning.
playing against the AI Wraith.
It's
They have
total
like
bullshit.
a lightning thing that's like a lightning well, and then it does an area damage. And if a player's doing it, they have to aim it and track it.
Wasn't
If
that the Cthulhu one? I thought the
Yeah, the Wraith
Oh,
is
maybe.
No,
the Wraith is the Cthulhu,
the
isn't it?
one that can teleport all
Yeah,
both
no,
of them
never mind.
suck.
That's the bad
the
one.
Leviathan.
The
I think.
Leviathan. that's-
Anyways, but yeah, that one. If the AI is playing it, it just stays directly on you until it fires. So as soon as it fires, you have to dodge out of it, otherwise you get hit.
But
And
with
then
the
you fly
AI, it
away.
has automatic hitting, so like it's not like a person
Yeah.
that can miss.
Yeah,
the
it's-
AI in that
is
game
kind of
is,
broken,
But if you play with a Goliath, if you're playing against a Goliath, the
They're the
hour
most
long
fun.
4 sets is really fun, especially at the end where it's just kind of you have to defend.
a wave mode.
Yeah.
But yeah. The
That's
the evacuation
I like
campaign,
Evolve.
like
I just
the-
don't want
the
to buy all
quote
the
unquote
DLC.
campaign is the best part of that game.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like a bad game. It just suffered from the problem that everybody thought it was going to have. And I guess kind of what I'm concerned with Splatoon is it's so on in Titanfall, all
Yeah.
these games that only have an online component really. Just
Yeah.
okay,
What happened to
say,
Titanfall?
we're done. It's
Did
actually
one-
apparently a great game now.
I
But just
remember
nobody
playing it
plays
on your
so.
laptop. It was still fun.
I enjoyed it. Mechanically, it was a very sound game. It just didn't have enough there.
It just had enough oomph.
Yeah. Which apparently now it has, but
It's got
Well,
oomph.
if it's
I mean,
If
I have it
that's
on
on-
Origin.
that-
Origin.
Because I
was
bought it
the,
before I had an Xbox One.
Yeah.
I wish.
I think it's like
Put it on for
15
free on Gold,
Origin.
please.
Yeah.
I think it's only like $10-15 on Origin right now.
Ooh, $15. Ooh, Origin.
If it was like
Ooh.
$15 on Xbox, maybe.
You know what they should have made, or should make instead of more Evolve DLC?
What?
Left 4 Dead 3. Just saying, guys.
Gabe Newell can't count to 3.
Exactly. Left
Well,
Dead
then I'll
2.5.
fucking
Yeah.
make him.
No, they can just do Left 4 Dead.
No, I don't want to go to 3rd grade,
Yeah.
mommy. No.
They can do
Apparently we
Left 4
don't
Dead 2
censor
episode
anymore.
more.
Or just Left 4 Dead, and then some sort of subtitle.
Left 4 Dead: The Reawakening.
Yeah.
What could they add to Left 4 Dead 3?
But Awakening
better
has an E in
graphics.
it, and if you
Well,
turn
yeah,
the E
better
around,
graphics.
it'd be
New
mistaken
people.
for a 3.
New levels.
No, I'm saying
Left
like
4
they
Dead,
added Left 4 Dead. They added Left 4
Left 4
Dead 2.
Dead. They just name it Left 4 Dead again and change the E to a 3.
In Left 4 Dead 2, they added melee weapons, which is pretty fun, but it's not as hard as Left 4 Dead 1. What
That
could
game's
they
usually
add?
like $3 on the Steam sale. If
Yeah.
you don't have Left 4 Dead 2, do yourself a favor and pick up Left 4 Dead 2. You
Get
don't
it.
need to get
Down-
Left 4 Dead 1 anymore
download the
unless you
Starship
want to
Troopers
play
mod.
unless you want to play the crossover from those characters'
Yeah.
perspective. That's the only thing that isn't in Left 4 Dead 2 that Left 4 Dead 1
I actually
has.
have that DLC for Left 4 Dead 1, the
Oh yeah, I
have the
played it
sacrifice.
once,
I
but
played it.
I like that version. I like the sacrifice for
You
Left 4 Dead 1
sacrifice
character
Zoe
is
every
better.
time.
Yeah, it sucked because when we played when we were playing
Let the
Left 4
human
Dead
race
2 with the
die.
passing, we were just going in there like, oh, I heard one of them dies. We open the door and there's Bill, the person I always play, sitting there dead. What the heck, dude?
I play Lewis. Lewis is my man.
Seriously, all you
always,
go through,
Francis.
all you go through in that first game, and that kills him.
I
Like,
know.
come on.
Seriously.
No, well, like in the comic, yeah, there's a comic based on that. He gets killed by like 2 tanks and like a wave of zombies, so he goes out like a badass.
Yeah,
but like he has a pipe bomb and like 2 tanks are like, "Grrr," they're about to like destroy him.
The only thing is, I know Bill's better than that because we played survival once and we lasted like 30 minutes, and I was the last one alive as Bill, taking down tanks with my double pistols.
I want to play that again.
And then I tried to jump
crap.
out a window and died.
Sorry, I kicked the mic.
Oh my god. Get out.
It's messing everything up.
I know.
All right, so we'll move on. Steam summer sale coming. Hopefully, they have some good games.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
games that you
indie
don't
ones
have
that are
already.
fun, so.
They usually have fighting games on there for sale. I've bought a
the
couple.
Curious-
GTA is like
Curious-
$20
Speaking
online.
of fighting games, Capcom has pulled the PS4 version of Street Fighter 4 from its own tournament because of bugs, and Sony, of course, is working on a patch trying to get it back in. So they're playing on the PS3 right now.
Oh wow.
Did that live? Did it happen live?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't read too much into it. That was just a headline, and I thought it sounded interesting, so I put it in the show. I mean, we don't have to talk too much about it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
was
mean,
like, huh.
it probably doesn't matter to the people who are playing it, but like, come on, man, have your game ready. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
when they play Smash Brothers, they play melee in the big ones. They play melee.
Yeah,
Good boys
because
play
still,
Melee.
Even
I
though
mean,
they
the
should
newest
play,
one-
they should play the new one. 'Cause
New one's
the best
really good.
one.
4 is very balanced, but Melee just has. That's just. I mean, even if they make a better game, there will be people out there who will not admit
Yeah,
it's a better
exactly.
game.
who was the creator of Smash Bros?
Sakurai?
Yeah, I didn't. Sakurai said like Melee was the most refined combat system.
know.
I'm pretty sure he said something like that.
Well,
Well, at least when Brawl was out. I don't know about this time.
Yeah.
oh yeah, when Brawl was out, because I mean you got to remember the 64 version was just an idea. Like they didn't have the
64
N64 didn't have the power to really bring
It's
that
so
game.
hard to play it now. It's so hard to play it now.
I don't know. I still like that one because of the simplicity. There's no
Yeah, there's no
dodging,
smash balls.
There's no smash balls.
Dude,
I
that's
mean,
what was
dodging,
dodging. I
that's
won't be able to play
it's
that.
not like we ever played with the items off. I mean, there was rolling still, but like you couldn't do like the hold down and R and you just go, like do the
See,
thing.
that's what I do. That's my thing.
Oh yeah, now I'm used to it, but like I did not appreciate Melee at all until Brawl came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brawl made me appreciate
I like
Melee.
Brawl. I know I'm in the minority. I liked Brawl.
They made the.
I mean, he was
expansion
probably the guy
for it.
playing Ike just one-shotting everybody off the
That's
stage, or Meta Knight doing his infinite
Falco.
combo.
No,
Falco wasn't too bad.
I played Snake.
Triggered.
So it's like,
Snake. Snake had the best ass.
he was so out of place.
I played Brawl recently
Why would you do that?
because my friend only had Brawl. I asked if it had Melee or the newest one. Like, no, we only have Brawl. I'm like,
Then you don't play.
Then you tell him you're going to
I want to
the,
have fun, but I was
you're going
playing
to a game store to
Brawl.
get a
It's not
64.
fun.
Yeah.
What?
Just go to the store and buy.
Yeah, we're buying you a Wii U, and we're buying the newest.
Brawl's
Smash
number
Bros.
2 on my list.
Oh yeah.
The new one's
The new one's the
one.
best.
Something related to that Capcom thing. Apparently, a Korean tournament for League of Legends.
Oh yeah.
They were playing it, and then it crashed during
Oh,
live when they were doing
I
that.
think I watched some of that. I watched one of them where they crashed, and it was just like everyone on Twitch was just like, "Whoa, Rito, come on, Rito."
I just find it really funny that a known crash that they didn't really do much about happens during one of their live
Yeah.
Korean tournaments. Who's gonna kill someone? I don't play League, so I don't care. But
Well, nobody cares about the Korean tournaments. It's all about North America.
Dude, it's all about the Korean tournaments. You crazy?
Not
That's
in
the
league.
skill.
Not
really?
in league. In
Speaking
StarCraft.
of tournaments,
StarCraft.
I'm so excited about our Warcraft 3 tournament.
I know.
I'm gonna suck so hard at that.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited too, and I'm excited for our Madden league.
Oh god, I'm gonna
Yeah,
suck even
I'm
harder.
gonna post something on
Just be
Facebook.
sucking
those
for like
who are
3
doing it.
months for that.
For Jordan.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
Jordan. Okay, we're making Jordan. Do
Well,
it.
tape his hands to the
Who's
controller.
who's the worst team in Madden?
Oh, I am.
The Titans.
Yeah, it's probably
I'm playing-
the Titans
Packers,
are Bucks,
oh,
probably. The
boy,
Packers are actually way up there.
Wait.
I would say.
playing-
Don't play the
I'm gonna
Seahawks.
play-
I know you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
play
play
the
the
Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm putting myself last in the pick, so if you don't want me to play the Seahawks, pick them.
I'm playing Titans.
Derek plays Seahawks.
I'll probably play Ravens.
I'm going all the way to the Nibs Bowl.
Yeah,
Are the Eagles? Do the
Titans.
Eagles suck? Or the
They're,
Vikings
they're
suck?
middle
good.
pack.
they're decent.
Yep.
I've got a couple teams I want to pick. I think I want a mobile quarterback.
Dude, I might pick the
Rivalry.
Texans.
Get
I'm
your
gonna take the
JJ Watt.
Bears.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna skip the defense. I don't care.
See, I actually, now that you say that, I kind of want to look at the Packers team stats and see how much Aaron Rodgers being at a 99 brings them up. Their overall team
Just
score
change
up.
them. Put a different quarterback in there.
Oh god, I'm gonna suck at
Derek
that
Carr.
hard.
Yeah.
If we play NFL Blitz, then I'll kick you
Yeah,
guys.
we go play some street.
Dude,
That's
I'd
my
be down
jam.
for street, not blitz.
Oh yeah, I meant street, not
The
Blitz.
old blitz.
Dude,
Either way,
Where
no.
you could actually kill
I'm bad at
people.
that game.
Alright, so we're going to be doing that on the PS4. The PS4's competitor is the Xbox. Speaking of the Xbox, there's a revamped controller leaked. At least it's kind of a rumored leak, but it makes sense. They want to put like an actual microphone port on
Jack.
the bottom of the controller.
Like how the PS4 one has.
How the 360 controller had.
Because, I mean, there is a port for a specific Xbox One.
Oh, but
Xbox One
they want like
headphones,
the
but-
3.5 millimeter
Yeah.
jack. Okay.
At least, and that was really the only difference that's.
Oh, so they're not making it. They're not like making it less fat. So it's because
The
it's
one
harder
I-
to hold, man.
it is hard to hold. The one I looked up when I got this, I wanted to see what it looked like. I don't know if I found the right one. It didn't look any different.
No, it was probably just
This-
the input port,
yeah.
the audio port.
Then I hate that controller so much. It's so bad.
It's a downgrade. 360
It's
is great.
So bad.
Yeah.
I think the 360 was their pinnacle. They should have kept that. And then
PS4
just-
controller.
PS4 is my
solid.
favorite.
Yeah, I love
now.
that controller.
PS4 is my favorite, followed very closely by the 360
Yeah,
controller.
yeah.
GameCube controller, man.
And I mean,
I like
I
it.
think
It's not bad.
I think the 360 controller could have been my favorite had I not grown up with PlayStation and just been used to both of the sticks
Yeah.
on the bottom.
Dude, I tried to play it. It actually was here with the PS3 controller recently. I'm just like, what the heck is this?
Like, give me my the PS4
You don't
controller.
Throw it away.
Touch mine. Mine are even worse because I have the 6-axis, not the DualShock 3.
Oh,
it's even lighter and
gross.
uglier.
It's just no. It's just so unwieldy.
Yeah.
It's
Like
like
it like
Like the
feels your
Xbox
nuts.
One controller.
Yeah.
I would rather play with the Xbox controller than Xbox One controller.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I do. I don't like
the
that
only
one.
problem with the Xbox controllers over the Xbox One
Is that
they're
it's like
slippery.
a plate.
No, they're slippery. The
Slippery.
Xbox One ones, at least you can
the white
kind
and
of
black
grip
buttons
them.
instead of
instead of the
bumpers.
yeah.
Just that- I really like the analog sticks on the new Xbox controller, and I like the
Dude.
bumpers, how they click.
Oh yeah.
I like the analogs on the PS4.
Dude, you know what is a cool controller? The Xbox 360 one with the 6. Nathan has one. It has like 8 buttons on the back. And
Or is that like a
For extra
third party?
cheating.
Yeah,
Is that a third party one? Or
yeah, it's a third party one, but like it's super fun because I know people who have they just given up using like A, X, Y, and B completely and just use the back instead. So they're just like,
Dude.
I don't know if you could see my hands right now.
Just try to use your words to explain.
So your least favorite controllers.
Oh God.
We
See, the
Wiimote.
Wii, PlayStation goes
Plus
both ways for me.
Or PlayStation Move
oh
controller.
yeah, well any of those motion shit.
The Wiimote, I was about to say the Wiimote goes both ways for me because there are games that use it well, like
Twilight Princess,
Twilight Princess
Sports.
works really good.
Wii Sports.
Oh, dude, tennis.
As long as you're building your game
Shamu.
for that.
Sit like this and just swat at it.
I really want to play the GameCube version of Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
It's
They-
considered the
they
better
made
one.
it?
It has better graphics and it
'Cause you don't have to
use a
rig the
GameCube
controller.
I'm gonna say
I actually
Genesis
enjoyed it.
controller
It
is
was-
my least favorite.
Genesis.
Twilight Princess was
Yeah.
built
Genesis
as
is
a
pretty
GameCube
bad.
game, and then it
Was it?
got pushed so late that it lined up with the Wii that they're like, put it on Wii.
Yeah.
I thought it came out for the Wii. I'd rather play it on
No,
that.
they
No,
made
the
it for
GameCube one is
I'd rather
super
play it on
expensive.
GameCube.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
it's almost impossible to find. Josh still kicks himself because he originally pre-ordered that one, but then got the Wii.
And then switched
So
it because
he
he was like,
switched
I
it.
want to play on the Wii.
Right.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing too.
I
I'd
have
been
yet to
like, I don't want
beat
to play
that
the
game, though. I'm
GameCube.
still stuck on the Ice Temple.
That-
Or I just
push the
stopped
blocks,
at the Ice
man.
Temple.
Twilight Princess.
It's not hard. I just stopped playing it for whatever reason.
I still haven't beat Majora's Mask, so I can't put that up there. But like, God, Twilight Princess of the ones I've beaten might be my favorite.
It's really good.
Wind Waker's my favorite. It's
Wind
also
Waker's
the
my
one
favorite
that I've
3D,
beaten the crap out of.
The newest handheld one, Link Between Worlds.
Link Between Worlds, yeah, that's it.
That's my favorite of the the top down.
I haven't beat that one yet. I have it for
Super
3DS, but
like,
just
Attack
Ocarina
people
of
with the
Time.
net.
See, I really liked
moving
it
on.
because I'd never played Link to the Past, and I know Nikki 13 liked it a lot. But one complaint I heard from some Zelda fans is they were just like, it's just Link to the Past with some new stuff.
which isn't horrible. It's just, I mean, the wall mechanic's really cool.
Oh yeah, no, like it's
Yeah.
it's
It's
really
really
good.
cool.
Like I really
I
liked
like
it.
the wall
so.
mechanic.
Oh, Four Swords is also really fun.
Yeah, if you have
God.
3 other people, it's
Speaking
fucking
of those
amazing.
controllers,
We need to play Four Swords again.
stringing that all together,
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would count.
Last time we played Four Swords
Yeah.
was at
the Game Boy controller.
Yeah, I don't know if I count that.
I know Four Swords is on the 3DS market
Yeah.
for like a week, and I didn't download it.
yeah,
I'm
we
so
all got it
pissed.
for free, and we were playing it during the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
So pissed about that.
Anyway, speaking of Xbox controllers, there is another rumor out of the Microsoft camp. The rumor is that they bought the rights to Silent Hills.
Is that a rumor?
It's a rumor.
It's a
Hope-
rumor.
Hopefully it's
Okay.
true.
Because the other rumor was that the game was pretty far along. I just don't buy this one, because why else would they have just like completely shunned like everybody who worked on it?
Yeah.
I think the rumor
Yeah,
is that
like
Microsoft bought it
like
and it's going to be an
Kojima, like-
Xbox One
Yeah,
exclusive.
what I had read is that they had paid close to like it was like over $1 million.
But why would
for
they?
it.
Why would they push Kojima out? Like that was one of the
That's-
selling points was his name on it.
I think I
That's
don't, I
up
don't
with
think
Kotaku.
yeah, I would say it probably wasn't. I mean, they haven't really released anything, so it probably wasn't like them just like, all right, we're getting rid of you. It was probably a dispute between the two, and he kind of left.
And then Microsoft's
More
there
of
like,
it.
I want this.
Yeah.
Give me that.
And,
yes, please.
Yeah, Konami was like, well, we can't do this without, and Microsoft's like, all right.
Maybe
You know,
they'll
I
maybe
just-
they'll rehire him. Like now, Microsoft.
Dude,
has
I have,
the,
like, that is...
if they have the right.
That
Those
makes
bridges
sense.
are burnt. They are ashes now. They've like taken his name off of everything for
If
some reason.
Microsoft.
Or
Microsoft
oh,
slapped
oh,
that on
Microsoft,
his hand.
hiring
Microsoft should
Kojima.
hire
I
him.
want,
Oh, yeah,
I want
yeah.
Microsoft to come out with a release of it, a press release, going, yeah, we got Silent Hills with just a Kojima stamp of approval with him just giving like a wink and a
No, it's
thumbs
just
up.
like he's just like
yeah,
middle fingers.
flicking you
two,
off.
two middle
Like,
fingers,
yeah.
like with the Konami symbol on fire behind him.
He's wearing all this Xbox One stuff. His Xbox One
Xbox
pants.
swag.
This would make sense why they, if this is true, it makes sense why they had to take PT off
PlayStation.
PSN.
That would. You know,
All right,
I don't-
Aaron. Well, you have an Xbox One, so if it is an Xbox One exclusive,
I'm covered. I'm covered.
You know what?
Bring on all these.
I'm gonna have to play it with you.
I don't even care that it's an Xbox One exclusive.
Start Halo if we're doing that.
We're on a huddle
If-
in your front room.
If Xbox if Microsoft actually picked it up, I'm just happy it's actually being made because that
Yeah.
looks
I'll just take turns
amazing.
playing through it with all of you.
Yeah.
And then by the time I get
You
to
just
the
be a
last person, I'll be
veteran.
like, monster there, monster there.
Yeah.
You're just being a veteran. We're like, all right, let's do this. We're
By
like,
the way,
oh,
you're
God.
about to
Like,
get
yeah, that
scared.
was pretty scary. Huh?
Make sure you bring a diaper today.
Yeah. We're gonna see Norman Fetus.
the diaper part.
Norman Fetus.
Norman Fetus. It's me, Norman
I'm dead in Walking Dead. Oh, spoiler.
I got a crossbow now, Norman Fetus.
All right, let's do the mailbag. Here's a mails.
It's the kind of Derek mail that makes you wanna not be excited. Oh, throwing
fuck you.
shade.
Oh, dude, Matt was getting up there. He was getting redeemed, and then
I
I
know.
couldn't think of anything.
There's no mail.
No mail.
I did not get Derek's letter.
Your primary tab.
Dude, I sent that thing like 4 months ago.
Dude. Well, that was mail time.
So we'll go on to topics. We are going to save Nick's for when he's on the show. Oh, just because I'm sure
Yeah,
he
no,
has
he
more to
wants-
say
he has
about
a lot
it
to
than-
talk
I have a topic.
Well, let's do Matt's first.
No,
Because Matt did submit
Matt
one.
doesn't deserve.
So tell us about it, Matt. Apparently, they're banning AO games from Twitch streaming.
Yes, they're banning AO games from Twitch. I think it's because of that Hatred game that's coming out. But
Yes.
but now it's all AO games are banned except for one. Except for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, apparently, because
Is that AO?
Yeah.
it's AO in Australia.
Yes.
Dude, like thousands of games are AO.
Yeah,
I know.
I think that's why they're only banning universally adult only games.
Which I think is just because that Hatred game, because it's just like you go around
I
and
heard
murder
that's
everybody.
not worse than anything you do
I
in
know.
Grand Theft Auto.
Dude,
I
but,
know,
like,
you can kill cops
just
and
go
kill
play,
people
just go play
randomly.
Postal.
Oh yeah, you can put
Yeah.
a cat.
You use a
stuff
cat as a
on your
silencer.
gun and just start shooting people. You can start you shoot
use it as a
Who's
silencer.
Who was it? Was it Matt Pat who said that the only reason people are gonna buy Hatred is because they manufactured the bad publicity for it?
Yes.
And this is good. This is
It's the exact same reason why people watched the interview.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, it's getting taken down because of North Korea. And everybody was like, oh, we gotta see it because North
Yeah.
Korea's that pissed off about it.
Also-
I really enjoyed that movie.
It was,
I did,
it was
it was
funny.
really
No, it was a good movie.
It was never gonna knock your socks off. It was just supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
But yeah, like, it's kind of the same thing where it's like, oh, look how controversial it is. This guy's just fed up and killing people. Like 50 other games that all came out with people fed up killing people.
Yeah, but
The
this
AO
one,
games that are listed though, they're literally just porn games.
Yeah, there's a lot
Like
more
it's
games.
porn games, and then but Leisure Suit Larry, like the 3D one, you can still play on there.
Oh, really?
So it's
It's
like
not like
it's
an actual
literally
porn
just
game.
for
Because Leisure Suit Larry, like, never has sex.
yeah, but like there's like ones that like there's like
What about the Sims,
Playboy Mansion, just literally wallpapers you can look at.
Dude, in The
There's
Sims, you
so
can
much
trap
stuff.
little kids in like one squares and watch them pee themselves to
rated
death.
E for everyone, Derek.
Light themselves on fire.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of showing my mom the vibrating beds and people getting down and dirty in them and the Hot Date expansion pack for the first one, and my mom never bought me another Sims expansion again.
Dude, the one time I played Sims when I was playing like Sims 2 on the computer, I put my Sims in a hot tub, but they glitched there.
Kyle spent all the money in
And-
our Sims 2 game.
No, on my computer, they were frozen there, like my game glitched out. And I turned up the time speed, and I watched my dog die. I kept watching it like, I want food! It's like, I need food! I need food! And then he just disappeared. I'm like, oh,
Dude,
I'm sad.
I watched some where so many people died, like around this one person because he was like murdering them, that the Grim Reaper who comes to take someone's soul
Did he die?
fell in love with him
Oh, really?
because he saw him so much.
I think I killed. I think I killed the Grim Reaper once, and I got Grim Reaper's ashes. I'm like, how is this even possible? But I'm like, put that on the mantle. All right, let's start lighting fireworks inside again.
Every time I think of the Grim Reaper, I can't take it seriously anymore. I picture Grim from Billy and
Oh yeah, the Jamaican.
Although, my last experience with Sims was when Sims 3 first came out, and Kyle brought it over to my house. I made him like a middle-aged Satan, but named him Stan from accounting. Within about 45 minutes, got all of the achievements for falling in love, being married, and having children, and then made like
quick.
and then made like a hell spire in the backyard and put the baby's crib on top of it with the baby and surrounded it with like water because you could do the terrain editor.
Didn't their child
Yeah,
services
I
just
put
float
a
up there?
big fence over it. Child services just walked through, climbed over the fence, and then just walked across the water and up the side of this peak, picked up the baby, and just walked away.
They were dedicated.
I once, when I played The Sims, the only time I played The Sims 3 was with an ex. And we made ourselves, and we settled down, we had a family. And our baby glitched out, and its face was like just stretched, and it was like a monster. I was like,
Kill me!
I took that as a sign. We're not compatible.
Dude, I honestly think Sims 2 for the PS2 is the best Sims
Yeah, 'cause
game
it's
ever.
multiplayer.
It's multiplayer, and you don't have to control them with the little like shining light of God. You can literally just control them with the PS2 controller.
That was the best one, but the new ones are insanely customizable. And
But
like,
Sims 3 is not multiplayer.
Yeah.
I need it to be multiplayer.
I bought
Sims
this-
is so much fun.
you
multiplayer.
can no, you have mods and stuff for
I
it.
bought The Sims
true.
2 for the PSP, expecting I was like,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right, home building on the go.
You're
It
just
was
a dude.
Story game.
Yeah,
It was a story.
I
It
got
had
the
a
same
story.
thing. It was like I was like, This isn't Sims. I just took it out and threw it against the wall and put my Spider-Man 2 copy.
Like
Spider-Man 2, shout out.
I was in this neighborhood for like 10 seconds, and my neighbor comes running over, and she's like, ah, and I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, I'm trying to seduce her, and she's like, my house is haunted. You want to come over for dinner? So I go over for dinner, and like,
Just ghosts.
silverware's
Just
flying
ignore her,
everywhere.
like,
There's
okay.
ghosts.
I
I'm
gotta
like-
get laid.
I
Just
was,
ignore the
I was
ghosts.
all like, yeah, basically like Derek. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch Spider-Man 2 again.
I remember I had the Sims for
UMD.
the Game Boy Advance. You ever play that one? Sims Busting Out?
Nah.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
They made the Sims for Game
They
Boy
made a
Advance.
Sims
Yes.
for Game Boy Advance go
They made
Sims
the DS
Busting
one
Out.
too, I'm pretty sure.
God bless the Game Boy Advance. That died, like, once the DS took off. But a lot of people don't remember that the DS and Game Boy were originally supposed to coexist. The DS was a third pillar, and then that became, like, a phenomenon. So they were all like, yep, bye,
Game Boy-
GBA.
I just call it Game Boy.
Game Boy, just a salute
I just
for
call it
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy.
I
Game Boy
wish-
DS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Game
I
Boy
wish they'd go
DS.
back to that name. I like the Game Boy name.
I do too.
I miss the old brick and the magnifying
Game Boy
glass.
Pocket.
The weird little light that you have to put over it.
I like
Oh my
that
God,
picture
that's
with
the
like
best.
all the peripherals on it, and it's like, this isn't even my final form.
It's like you're driving at night, or your parents are driving at night. You're in the back seat, and you're just waiting. Like
For
you can only
light.
play it when the when
Playing
you drive
Pokemon, you
past
can only
the-
move when you're going to the street
I
light.
bought
Yeah.
like 4 lights for those stupid things, and they all broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
Yeah, no, they break
They're
after about
the
a month.
worst.
Which is why I bought that Game Boy Advance SP, and I was like,
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
SP.
life
Oh,
is
God.
so.
SP, alright.
Lights up.
Put up, just like wrap yourself in a blanket, stay there for a month. Your parents like, you're dead. Like, nope, been playing Pokemon.
Do you think there was any AO games for the GBA?
Dude, probably.
It's just
There's probably
What
one.
about you could play like some sort of Tetris.
It's like
and
Custer's
or
Revenge
something.
for the three
Yeah.
or the Game Boy Advance.
Let's see if we have a computer. AO games for the Game Boy. We'll just type Game Boy in general.
List of AO rated games.
Ooh. Wikipedia. So let's see.
All
Okay.
new cyber. Woohoo.
All Nude Cyber Body Language came to DVD. These are all Windows.
Yeah.
Windows.
Dude, you could make a bunch of dating sims.
Thrill Kill for the original PlayStation.
There was a lot.
That was back at the day.
Yeah,
though.
there was a
What the
lot
hell?
of.
The soccer
Peach
mom,
Princess.
the SRB didn't understand.
That's like the first Jaws was adult only when it came out.
Oh my god, have you ever played that the Jaws,
Jaws
Unleashed?
Unleashed. Yeah, that was adult only originally.
So good. It's the
You just play as
best.
Jaws eating people.
Oh, it was canceled. Thrill Kill.
Aw.
So.
Let's get a Kickstarter for Thrill
Let's
Kill.
see, the plot of Thrill Kill was 10 damned souls have died and descended into hell. The modern day hell is based on the real world of today's deviants. The
That's deep.
characters are a physical manifestation of their mental illness and the evil hidden within their mortal selves. Each character has been a murderer, usually after their said illness/evil inner self. Yeah, so...
It got a lot of hype, but it really sucked too. That's the quote on Wikipedia.
Kickstarter Thrill Kill. Bring it back.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that'd be an AO game. Derek, you had a topic you want to talk about?
Yeah, dude, I watched a couple movies recently.
Well, let's save that one for the very end. I do have another topic.
Okay.
What games or game types, better off, do you guys wish you were better at?
I got one.
Like, I watch RTS players
That's
like
it.
play StarCraft and Warcraft 3, and I'm like,
That's it.
I wish I could do that.
That's the one.
RTS. I wish I was better at real-time
mine-
strategy.
Mine is more of racing games because I'm terrible at Mario Kart.
Yeah, you're pretty bad.
And
I'm bad
and
too.
fighting games I'm not terrible at, but I'm not at all competitive at because I don't do any combos or
Wombo
I feel like if I was good at a fighting game, I wouldn't really want to play it though, because
Yeah.
you just win.
It wouldn't be fun
and then you
then.
win, and then nobody plays with you.
But I
Yeah.
was just about to say, that's the thing. If your friends are good, though.
What
Like-
do you wish you were good at,
Yeah, but
Eric?
you guys.
Well,
are,
I'm just saying, like, fighting games, like, that's why I enjoy playing Smash Brothers with Jordan so much, is, I mean, Jordan is, I would say he's better than me.
Jordan's
But,
insane.
like, he's not so much better than me that I can't knock him off once in a while. Like,
Yeah.
he gives me just enough reason to keep playing with him.
I can't play that game one-on-one. I can only play it with 3 other people.
Or 7 or
I
8
can't.
people.
Because
So
I
you just hide
can't
in
kill
the
people.
corner.
I can do damage. I cannot kill people. Just doesn't work.
Who here is good at Guitar Hero?
Dude, me.
Derek's pretty good.
I'm horrible
I can
at
usually
it.
play on hard.
I can play medium. I wish I was good at that.
The first time my dad ever met Derek, he was playing Guitar Hero, and he's like, God, you should put that much effort into something that matters.
No, I love guitar. Me and my friend would just sit there and play and play. I just listen to music while moving your hands. That's all it is.
I played when Guitar Hero 5 came out or something. It was either 5 or World Tour. I was playing for the achievement for playing like an hour set list.
Oh, yeah.
And I had like a 59-minute set list. And I was like, all right, I need one more. And put Flight of the Bumblebee at the end. Because I didn't realize what it was
nailed it.
before.
Oh.
Played through completely fine to the end. And then I was like, oh my god, what kind of hellspawn is this? I got about 15 seconds in and failed.
I'm pretty sure you did try it again, and I was there, and I'm like, why? He's like, I have to try it,
You
man.
gotta put Flight of the Bumblebees up front.
No.
Well, like, I didn't realize what it was at first because I had never played it. I had never played it, and then like I was like, I need like a minute. So yeah, and then I sat there and played another hour set list without it.
That
So
was
I sat and played
literally
Guitar Hero for 2 hours straight.
That was literally his boss battle of Guitar Hero, was Flight of the Bumblebee.
I got to where I could play it on medium.
See, the thing about Guitar Hero is it's such a party game that like I don't want to necessarily be better at it. There's just a mode I can play.
Dude, Rock Band 4?
Yep.
Yes.
Rock
Or
Band
are
4.
they calling it Rock Band 4 or just like
Yeah,
revamping
they're calling it
it?
Rock Band 4.
Okay. When that
can't
comes
wait.
out, we're gonna play it.
They're gonna ship it with real instruments and sheet music.
As long as
Probably.
as long as one of the songs isn't an Aqualung like song, I hated that song.
I like
I'm
that
just saying,
song, but
I hate that
my
song.
my disc was scratched, apparently only on that song. So I could play everything else fine, but when I played Aqualung, about a minute into it, my disc would freeze.
Dude, I'll take your copy.
Do what?
I guess kind of in the RTS vein, I wish I was better at MOBAs.
I
But I think part of this
Speed,
is
yeah,
I
all
wish
all
I
you need-
cared more
all you need
about
is boots of
MOBAs.
speed.
Boots speed.
Because I don't care about MOBAs very
And that
much.
cloak.
I think the only MOBA that was actually fun to me was Smite.
I was about
Because
I
it
want
was
to try
third
that. The
person.
Xbox beta started. I wonder if that's open.
Third person Smite's actually pretty fun.
And you would be good at Smite just because it's like WoW.
And it's you actually have
But
to
I'm bad at
aim.
WoW PvP.
You have to aim on like
WoW
laborious
PvP.
click.
It's kind of like you in Smash Brothers. I can do it if it's 40 versus 40 in the Alterac Valley.
Yeah, I'm not good at WoW.
But the minute we go like 3v3, uh-oh.
Like, alright. I'm really good in WoW PvP if I have either someone I'm healing
healer?
or someone healing me. If I'm by myself, I get my ass wrecked.
I remember the time we got you Wrecking Ball.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Dude, we love Stranded Ancients.
It was Stranded the Ancients. This is like Derek and I just ran it all day long at this point, and we got in this match, and I was just following Derek around. I was a healer, he was a hunter, and this was when hunters had their dead zone.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if they got in close to Derek, they could never kill him. And then if they came off to try to kill me because they couldn't kill Derek, Derek would just be like, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, dead.
Yeah. It was so fun.
And then we got him that Wrecking Ball, which was kill 30 people without dying, I think it was.
Something like that. It was crazy.
I was all like, they should give that to me just because I was
Yeah, they
blind.
didn't give it to you.
Hit the wrecking ball.
Yeah, it has to be
radius.
like killing blows.
I didn't die either. Like,
Yeah.
and he would have died.
The miniature wrecking ball. You're the chain. You're the wrecking ball chain.
So yeah, I guess World of Warcraft PvP.
Nah, you can get good at Smite.
I wish I was better at a high end first person shooting. Like, I'm good at like team based, like when there's quirks involved, like TFC where you have classes and
Yeah.
stuff. But like, I wish I was good at like deathmatch or team deathmatch style, like Call of Duty.
I'm good at
That
that.
kind
I'm
of
really
thing.
bad at Counter Strike.
I'm
Oh, you get one death
You
and
have
you're
to
done.
be playing that
That's what
game.
sucks.
You have to
That
be
is
playing that
mine.
game when it started to be good at this game. Not
I used to, and that's it. I used to be so good at Counter Strike. I played Counter Strike like right when it came out, and I used to be fairly good at it. And
'Cause
now I
everyone
play
started
it,
it
and
with
I'm just
you.
like, ugh,
Yeah, mine,
it's so
mine,
bad.
Mine is the limited deaths.
Yeah.
That is what screws me over. Because I'm almost always on top for kills, but I also
Just
I'll
die
go
a lot.
like 30 and 27.
Yeah.
Trials of Osiris in
Done it
Destiny.
yet, man.
I want to do it with you and Mike because there's one person that's been in common the time I've done it with Mike and Ryan, the kid I work with. There's been one person in common, the third person there, and it's either me or him. Why we can't win. And I'm not convinced it's me. I'm not saying I'm the greatest, But
I
I'm
need to
not
play
convinced
Destiny
I'm the
again.
issue.
I love Destiny PvP.
It's fun.
I was really good.
Well,
at
the
that.
Trials of Osiris is 3v3.
And you have to have a pre-made group, which
Yeah.
means you'll probably get your ass wrecked no matter what.
If you're not
Like I was better at Destiny PvP because I'm really good at Halo PvP.
I love Halo, dude.
I was usually all right at Call of Duty, but I was always way better at Halo.
I was really good at Halo 3 multiplayer. Halo 3 is where it's at.
Bungie apparently announced some like ridiculous stats of like over 200,000 people went 9-0 in the first weekend of Trials. And he's like, I feel so bad because like the best we would do would be like 2-3. And he's like, I feel so bad. And I'm like, but all those people have one thing in common. And he's like, what? They played us.
Exactly. It's like for every 9-0 team you see, you've got thousands of others going 0-9.
It was bad.
I like the jail thing. Prison Elders.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I haven't done 34 this week yet. I did it last week.
I haven't done 34 yet. I did 28 and 32. I'm
Are
33.
you? Are you? Oh, you're 33. Because I hit 34 because
Got
I
my
got that.
Hawk Moon upgraded
My Hawk Moon is almost upgraded.
all the way.
I'm working on it.
365.
Matt, get PlayStation Plus so I can play through Destiny with you.
I know, I gotta bribe my sister.
My PlayStation Plus just went through, and I looked at my bank account and I was like, oh,
Mine goes
well,
through
so
in
much for fun
October.
things. Oh, well, I mean, it's the whole year. I'm setting
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so Derek, you want to talk about movies?
Yeah, I watched a couple movies.
Movie time with Derek.
I've watched a lot of movies in the last like 3 days.
You're
but-
welcome for
We'll
that.
start our movie reviews.
Yeah, we do. But the last, the last one I watched was Mad Max Fury Road.
Have you
was
seen
so
it, Derek?
good.
I am not. I
It's
heard it's
so good.
ridiculous.
It is very good.
We've all seen it. It's the best.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that like it intrigues me, especially now that it is getting like everybody's just like, God, it's so good.
So
Dude,
cool.
I love the bad guy. I love
Yeah.
the way he looks and is.
It's just one of those movies that I'm like, I've never actually seen any of the 3 original ones.
You don't need to.
Oh, you don't have to.
I saw the first one.
I know, but
have
I'm just
the
saying, like,
two
I
on
want to
DVD.
see it, but my PlayStation Plus renewed, so I can't go to the movie theater.
No, dude, just watch it the way Derek did.
No,
At
Derek
the
watched
movie
it.
theater
Yeah, at
for
the
money.
theaters.
Yeah, at the
theaters.
theater, legally. That is where I have watched these movies these past few days. Yes.
Anyway, so what else did you see at the theater when you went on your theater binge?
Well, this one isn't on the theater. This one is a YouTube movie that I'm gonna have to show you guys tonight. It's called Kung Fury.
It's also on Steam.
Is it?
You can
No,
watch
that's
it
the
on
game.
Steam.
That's the game.
No, you can watch it on Steam too.
Oh, okay. But like, it's 31 minutes long and it is so hilarious.
Is it the one with Hitler, or am I
Yes.
thinking something? Okay, then
It is.
I
You,
think
you
I've
know what
heard
Captain
about
Clean
it.
Cut, the second one was gonna be?
Yeah, I was
Where we
in
were
it.
going forward in time and
Yeah.
killing Hitler. That's what this is. Except for he goes back in time from 1985 to kill Hitler. Oh god, I'll just have to show you guys tonight. It's only 30 minutes, so it's quick, but like it's really good.
We'll pop it up. We'll have
Which
some
is better,
Splatoon
Derek?
going.
Well, that's not like an actual movie. That one's hilarious. Mad Max is just like fun to watch.
Your favorite character is going to be the guitarist with the flamethrower.
I call him the Bard.
He's so
That's an actual
awesome.
guitar, and it shoots flames.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
God,
they,
the South Park game. Did you guys ever play that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I beat
yeah.
that.
That was so good, Jimmy.
I'm the bard, and I serenaded your mom.
I really wish they
No,
added
he's
more
not
to
a
that
Jimmy
game.
voice at all.
For Mad Max, they
I wish they had more of that game,
the
though.
War Boys went. They were in Australia, going to the Sydney Opera House in full uniform.
Oh, yeah.
and they had the dude with the guitar just playing guitar.
He's a
all over.
famous
Yeah.
like guitarist.
Yeah, but yeah, they just had him doing that while they were driving through like the Australian streets and like with a flamethrower.
Yeah, every time he whammies on the bar, it has a flamethrower.
It's so good. It's the best.
I
That's
like,
the best.
I like
part
that
of movie.
his son's name is Rictus Erectus.
Yeah.
I actually have watched a movie this week.
Oh, what movie?
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time finally.
Oh, really?
Fine.
That's a
It's
good
such a
movie.
good movie.
I watched that last
I like
night.
it. My favorite Marvel movie now.
It's so
I
good,
like it
right?
more than the Avengers.
It's really good.
The first one, anyway. I haven't seen
Yeah.
the second one.
I would say the second one I think is on par with Guardians.
Yeah,
Have you seen
Guardians.
Winter Soldier?
I'm not. That's the only one aside from the Avengers I haven't
That's
seen.
really good. Dude, there's just not a bad Marvel movie. Well, who's your favorite character in Guardians?
Oh God, I don't know. They were all so good. Cliche. I like Star Lord.
Star.
He was pretty
He's really good.
All I could think of in that opening sequence where he's getting the orb I want a third-person shooter of like a third-person shooter Star-Lord game.
Somebody when that movie came out like a month afterwards, somebody tried to like reenact that whole scene of like the opening scene in Destiny with them dancing like on like the car and stuff like that. It's pretty funny if you want to check that out. But
It was funny. I was sitting there. I watched it with my girlfriend who had seen it, and I'm sitting there complaining. I'm like, I was complaining about something with his dad. I'm like, why would his dad? Spoilers for the movie. Cover your ears for like 30 seconds.
Everybody else has already seen this.
But like, I was like, God, what a deadbeat dad. Why wouldn't he be there with his kid when that's happening? Not even like 2 seconds later, they're all like, yeah, you're half human. Your dad. They're all like, we should have just given him to his dad. I was like,
no, the guy,
There's so many. There's
the
so many
guy's
good
just like,
theories.
he's just like,
There's so many good
Merle
theories.
Dixon was all like, we should have given him to his dad.
no, he's like, I'm glad we didn't give him to his dad, and
The other one, yeah, he's a douche.
and he's like, yeah, that guy was a jackass. I like the
there's
theory that the collector is his
Yes,
dad.
that's like the most prominent theory. Because his dad is like an ancient being, and the collector is a ancient.
I don't know if that's it, but I'm pretty sure his dad's gonna be in the next.
Because his
Dark
dad
Knight
is
season.
an angel.
Yeah, but it's not the collector. The collector's different.
I'm sure
I
if we
think-
reference
No,
the comic books,
the-
we should know now.
The angel part was just the fact
No.
that he was a spacefaring person who came down and impregnated this woman.
No, it was
the
because he was
internet.
a celestial.
Yeah,
Like that's.
And he had the halo.
Like the ancients. Like he
Yeah.
was an angel.
Yeah, he.
Peter Quill.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
but,
his
like,
dad is someone else in the comics.
in the guy. Yeah. No, it's not the same guy.
I don't want him to be the collector. I'll be honest. That'd be lame to me.
To you.
I think it'd be boring.
Well, we probably haven't seen him yet. But
So,
we
yeah.
think they're going
I
after
don't-
the,
I hope they do.
time gem as well.
That's what I
want it to
watched.
be Thanos.
Thanos. That'd be crazy.
That's what I watched.
Yeah.
Or
I watched
Galactus.
a couple movies.
Oh, I saw a movie recently.
Okay, go ahead and say it. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I remember.
Just
Sorry.
last minute
Sorry.
every time.
I watched Inglourious Bastards, and that movie's amazing. It's on Netflix.
It's really
if you haven't
long.
seen it.
It's
It's really long
really
and
awesome.
It
it's
wasn't what I wanted it to
Oh
be.
my
Like,
God.
it wasn't
Screw you
bad. It was
guys.
just
That's
like,
like-
Oh, it's good, but it's really
okay,
long.
so my thing with it was every commercial made it seem like it was like kind of a comedy too.
Yeah, that was the
Probably
problem.
was a comedy still.
But
Not
every
really.
part that was in the commercial that was funny, those were the only funny parts in the
Yeah.
movie. Everything
Yeah,
else
I
was like
liked it.
super serious.
whoever made the commercials was like, you gotta market this as a comedy.
Yeah, like, it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't what I wanted it to
Yeah.
be when I watched it.
Anyway, as I was saying, I watched Primer. That's
seen that.
That's a good time travel movie. It's weird. It was made for $7,000 in 2003-4, but like I don't know. When you're watching the movie, it's so confusing. And then the good part comes after the movie's done, and you're looking up what happened. That's when you start to like the movie.
Is that good?
Yeah, no, it is good.
Okay.
The problem with his other one is I completely understood what was going on through his latest movie that came out like a year ago.
What movie?
Upstream Color.
Oh.
I knew exactly what was going on throughout the entire thing because like it wasn't as hard to follow as Primer, but like
Anyway, any other movies before we wrap up the show?
Birdman.
I haven't seen that.
We looked
I heard
pretty
pretty good.
It is actually really good.
I watched Interstellar recently.
I watched.
That's a good movie.
I watched 8 Mile last night.
All right, Eminem.
I had never seen.
Slim Shady. Please stand up.
Please stand up.
I don't know. I had never seen it, and I was just like,
It's all
man,
right.
I'm bored.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, you should check us out on Facebook. You're gonna like us there. You're gonna subscribe to us on YouTube, NIBSmedia. I mean, you know that you're listening to us on YouTube, so just go over to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Do
us.
There's some buttons. Press.
We like you. You
Put
should
your
like
cat
us.
on the keyboard.
Yeah. Types of things.
So, I'm Aaron Lamping.
I'm Matt.
I'm Matt. Oh wait, no, I did that last week. I'm Dylan.
Oh, I'm not Matt because Derek hates Matt. I'm Derek.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye. Nice job.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not gonna mess with that.